Today, we're setting out on a journey through history and rarity with one coin that has quietly captivated collectors for over 2 decades, the 1999 US. One dime. This coin isn't just a piece of currency. It's a story of American minting expertise and a symbol of precision and subtle artistry that has intrigued seasoned collectors. As we explore its narrative, you'll discover a rich tapestry of design evolution, minting nuances, and market tales that truly set it apart. The 1999 US. One dime emerged during a time when the United States Mint was pushing to innovate within the framework of its long-established traditions. While the basic design had remained consistent for many years, the 1999 issue brought with it refinements that appealed to both the everyday spender and the seasoned collector. The coin was minted at a time when technological advances allowed for greater detail and uniformity. This transition meant that subtle improvements in the design's sharpness and the relief of the figures gave the coin a new level of sophistication. Collectors note that the crispness of the imagery and the clarity of the inscriptions are among the traits that lend the 1999 dime its unique character. Its background in the historical context of late 20th century America gives it a layered significance that goes beyond face value. Delving deeper into its physical characteristics, the 1999 dime stands out because of several distinctive features. One of the key elements is the intricate detailing around President Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, where every contour is rendered with a meticulousness that reflects a commitment to quality. The reverse, showcasing a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, also received slight refinements that have contributed to the coin's desirability. Unlike earlier versions where minor imperfections might have been overlooked, the 1999 issue was produced with a focus on achieving an ideal balance between design beauty and minting precision. The finishing process also plays a significant role. Coins struck in pristine mint state exhibit a reflective luster that is markedly absent in circulated coins. This distinction in condition can make a substantial difference in value, with collectors placing a premium on those that have never seen circulation. Auction records and market trends tell an interesting story about this coin's standing among rare issues. Over the years, the 1999 dime has appreciated steadily in value, partly due to its limited minting variations and partly because of its reputation among collectors as a modern classic. At auctions, pristine specimens have fetched impressive sums, often doubling or even tripling their face value. The allure of the 1999 dime isn't solely rooted in its rarity. It's the perfect blend of historical significance and modern minting expertise. Even as market fluctuations occur, experts agree that coins in uncirculated condition command a much higher price than those that have been in everyday use. The record-setting auctions have cemented its status as an investment-grade collectible, with pricing that reflects its standing as both a piece of history and a desirable asset in today's numismatic market. Beyond the numbers and design elements, the 1999 US. One dime comes with its share of fascinating stories that add to its mystique. For instance, during a particularly competitive auction in the early 2000s, one specimen in exceptional condition broke bidding records and ignited discussions among collectors about the coin's long-term value potential. Stories like these have contributed to a legacy of excitement and anticipation whenever a rare specimen of this coin comes up for sale. There's also an element of technological pride associated with the coin. The minting process in 1999 represented a blend of traditional artistry and new technological advancements, capturing the attention of both historians and hobbyists alike. It wasn't just a matter of producing another piece of coinage. It was an opportunity to showcase the evolving standards of quality and design that have come to define modern U.S. coinage. The condition of the coin plays an undeniable role in its overall value, and the 1999 dime is a prime example of how condition-based variations can affect desirability. Collectors often differentiate between mint state coins, which are free from the wear and tear of everyday handling, and those that have been in circulation. In the case of the 1999 dime, coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition feature a vibrant finish and an impressive level of detail that collectors adore. On the other hand, circulated coins, while still historically significant, can show signs of wear that detract from their visual appeal and market value. Some collectors even seek out coins with unique errors or anomalies that occurred during production, adding another layer to the coin story. These variations can sometimes fetch premium prices if the error is particularly rare, though they also come with their own set of risks for the uninitiated. Listening to the pulse of the numismatic community, you'll notice that the 1999 dime is celebrated not just for its aesthetic appeal, but also for its role in bridging a transition period in American coinage. Its design and condition-based value variations offer collectors multiple entry points. Whether you're looking for a pristine specimen to showcase or a subtly worn piece that still carries the stamp of quality minting. The coin's market performance over the years underscores a broader trend among collectors who appreciate both historical context and the continuous improvements in minting technology. This balance between tradition and innovation is what makes the 1999 US one dime a compelling addition to any collection, particularly for those who have dedicated years to understanding the finer nuances of American currency. As we wrap up this section on the 1999 dime, it's clear that this coin carries much more than its face value. It's a testament to a pivotal time in minting history, a showcase of refined design, and a prized asset in the competitive arena of rare coin auctions. The narratives and details surrounding the coin offer a glimpse into how a seemingly ordinary piece of currency can evolve into a treasure trove of history and value. Up next, we'll explore another fascinating coin with its own unique story, diving into details that continue this journey through America's numismatic legacy. The 1996 US one dime carries a distinct charm, bridging the gap between the familiar traditions of American coinage and the subtle innovations that began to redefine minting practices in the mid-1990s. Its story starts against the backdrop of a nation that was carefully balancing continuity with change, a period when collectors were increasingly attentive to even the slightest nuances in design and production. The 1996 dime was part of a series that subtly signaled the mint's desire to evolve, offering refinements that have come to be appreciated by collectors who understand that every coin tells a story. Its production was not a radical departure from its predecessors, but rather a quiet evolution that sought to blend modern precision with classic design elements, appealing to both the veteran collector and the new enthusiast. As you examine the 1996 dime, it becomes evident that its appeal lies in its careful craftsmanship and the detailed precision of its features. The obverse of the coin presents a portrait of President Roosevelt, rendered with a level of finesse that captures both strength and subtle grace. The balance in his profile, combined with the intricacies of the lettering, speaks to the careful thought that went into every detail. On the reverse, the torch, olive branch, and oak branch serve as powerful symbols of liberty and strength, but with slight modifications that set this version apart. These small yet significant changes are not merely aesthetic, they highlight the mint's ongoing commitment to quality. Unlike earlier coins, which sometimes displayed variations due to less refined techniques, the 1996 issue is celebrated for its consistency and clarity, making it a standout piece in any collection. One aspect that continues to fascinate collectors is how the 1996 dime has navigated the dynamic coin market. Over the years, its value has reflected not just its rarity, but also the growing recognition of its historical and aesthetic significance. Auction records have shown that coins in exceptional, uncirculated condition can command premium prices, a testament to the enduring appeal of a well-crafted piece. Even among dimes where minor circulation marks are visible, the subtle patina of time can add to the coin's character, a reminder of its journey through the hands of history. This delicate balance between pristine mint state and gently circulated specimens is something that truly appeals to collectors who understand that each coin can tell a different story depending on its condition. The market for the 1996 US one dime is a living narrative of supply and demand, influenced by both collector sentiment and broader economic trends. It's interesting to note that while some specimens have achieved record-setting auction results, others have remained more modestly valued, largely due to the nuances of their condition. Uncirculated coins, with their unblemished surfaces and maintained luster, tend to attract the highest bids. Conversely, dimes that show signs of wear, although still prized for their historical value, often find a more accessible niche among collectors looking to build a well-rounded portfolio. This spectrum of value based on condition not only underscores the coin's rarity, but also emphasizes the importance of preservation in the world of numismatics. For many collectors, the challenge lies in tracking down those rare, perfectly preserved examples that serve as a tangible connection to the era in which they were minted. There are several fascinating anecdotes that enrich the lore surrounding the 1996 dime. One story recounts a chance discovery by a longtime collector who found an uncirculated specimen tucked away in a box of old coins at a family estate sale. This accidental find, which later sold at a high-profile auction, sparked renewed interest in the coin and reminded everyone that history can surface in the most unexpected ways. Other narratives mention how a particular mint error on a small batch of these dimes, subtle yet unmistakable, has become a coveted variant. Collectors who are in the know consider these unique anomalies as prized deviations from the norm, often inciting spirited discussions about the potential reasons behind the error and its subsequent impact on the coin's value. These kinds of stories not only add a layer of intrigue, but also demonstrate that the value of a coin is not solely determined by its physical state, but also by the tales and mysteries it carries. It's also worth exploring the role that production techniques played in defining the 1996 dime. During this period, the mint was experimenting with methods that allowed for sharper strike quality and more consistent die production. This technical evolution meant that even subtle details, such as the fine lines along the edge and the delicate balance in the design, were captured with a clarity that previous issues sometimes lacked. For the discerning collector, these technical improvements are more than just cosmetic enhancements. They represent a tangible progression in the art and science of coin minting. When you hold a 1996 dime, you're holding a piece of history that not only reflects the aesthetic preferences of its time, but also the technological strides that have helped shape modern coinage. Such details, often overlooked by casual observers, become the focal point for experienced collectors who value precision and the evolution of minting techniques. Condition is, once again, a defining factor in how the 1996 dime is appreciated in today's market. Coins that have been maintained in near-mint condition are highly sought after because they retain the brilliance and intricacy of the original minting process. These specimens offer a clear window into the coin's design, allowing collectors to admire every subtle line and engraving. In contrast, coins that have circulated over time display a natural where that can sometimes obscure these fine details. However, even circulated coins hold their own charm. They serve as a living record of the coin's journey and the passage of time. For some collectors, the slight patina adds character and authenticity, a reminder that even in imperfection there is beauty and history. In a market where every nuance can affect the coin's desirability, these variations in condition are celebrated as much as the coin's inherent design. Throughout the years, the 1996 U.S. one dime has evolved into a symbol of meticulous craftsmanship and historical continuity. Its journey, from being a routine piece of currency to becoming a cherished collectible, illustrates the transformative power of quality and attention to detail. Each dime carries with it a legacy of careful minting, a record of the technological advancements of its time, and a host of stories that continue to capture the imagination of collectors. Whether you are drawn to its subtle design changes, the technical prowess behind its creation, or the intriguing market dynamics that drive its value, the 1996 dime remains a testament to the art of American coinage. Transitioning from the delicate balance of technological progress and historical storytelling encapsulated in the 1996 dime, we now see a pattern where each coin carries its own unique set of details and historical significance. The narrative of the 1996 issue, with its blend of traditional motifs and modern refinements, not only enriches the collector's experience, but also highlights the continuous evolution of design and value in the world of rare coins. In its own right, this coin challenges the notion that every piece of currency is merely a means of exchange, elevating it to a collectible that offers both a tactile connection to history and a promising investment for the future. As we move forward, the journey through these coins continues to remind us that every piece of numismatic art has its own unique voice and story to tell. The 2015 U.S. One dime brings us into the realm of modern minting while still holding true to the rich traditions that have defined American coinage for generations. This coin, minted in a period of rapid technological advancement, symbolizes how tradition and innovation can coexist harmoniously. Although it bears the familiar portrait of President Roosevelt and the iconic torch, olive, and oak branches, the 2015 dime carries with it subtle modern touches that have captured the attention of collectors who appreciate both its classic roots and its updated production methods. In the years leading up to 2015, the U.S. Mint had been refining its production techniques to enhance the precision and clarity of every coin. The 2015 dime stands as a testament to those efforts, offering a level of detail that highlights the evolution of minting technology. The portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, for example, is rendered with a depth and smoothness that reflects the latest in striking technology. The edges and inscriptions are crisply defined, making it easier to distinguish genuine coins from counterfeits, a critical factor in today's market. Collectors have noted that the evenness of the strike and the uniformity of the design are significant improvements over earlier issues, lending this coin a modern elegance without sacrificing the classic appeal that has always made the dime a collector's favorite. When it comes to market value, the 2015 dime has quickly carved out a niche for itself among both contemporary collectors and those who appreciate the evolution of American coinage. While its face value remains unchanged, the rarity of uncirculated specimens and coins with unique minting variations has led to some impressive auction performances. In recent years, coins in near-perfect condition have attracted competitive bids, often commanding prices that exceed their nominal value by a notable margin. Auction houses and collectors alike point to the coin's flawless finish as a marker of quality, a detail that can elevate its status from a routine piece of currency to a prized collectible. It's not just the technology behind its production that adds to its allure. Rather, it's the blend of modern precision with historical continuity that keeps enthusiasts returning to the 2015 dime. There are a few interesting stories that have already begun to circulate within the community regarding the 2015 issue. One such anecdote involves a seasoned collector who, after years of meticulous searching, managed to secure a pristine 2015 dime that had somehow eluded previous collectors. This coin, with its unblemished surfaces and mirror-like finish, soon became the talk of the town at local coin shows and online forums. Its discovery not only sparked bidding wars at subsequent auctions, but also underscored the ongoing allure of high-quality mint specimens. Such tales remind us that while every coin shares a common origin, it is often the unique journey of an individual specimen that transforms it into a storied piece of history. The evolution of minting techniques evident in the 2015 dime is also reflected in the coin's condition-based value variations. In today's market, collectors place significant emphasis on the difference between mint-state coins and those that have seen circulation. The modern production methods employed for the 2015 dime have resulted in a remarkable consistency in quality, meaning that even coins that have been in circulation still maintain a relatively high level of detail. However, as with any collectible, those that remain in mint state continue to be more highly prized. The uncirculated coins exhibit a vibrant luster and sharp details that only enhance their desirability. For collectors, this is more than just an aesthetic appeal. It's a tangible indicator of the coin's journey, from its moment of creation at the mint to its eventual place in a collection. Even subtle variations, such as slight toning or minor wear patterns, can affect a coin's value and are carefully noted by experts when assessing market trends. In addition to these technical aspects, the 2015 dime has also become a symbol of the ongoing evolution within the U.S. Mint. This period marked a time when the institution was not only focused on maintaining a consistent design, but also on incorporating new technologies that improved overall production efficiency and quality control. The improvements in die production and the precision of the striking process are evident in every detail of the coin. These advancements have helped solidify the 2015 dime's reputation as a modern collectible that honors its heritage while paving the way for future innovations. Collectors who have followed the advancements in mint technology appreciate the 2015 issue as a bridge between the art of traditional coinage and the scientific precision of contemporary minting techniques. The 2015 dime also reflects the changing dynamics of the coin collecting market, where rarity is no longer defined solely by age, but also by production quality and condition. Even though it is one of the most recent issues, the coin has already established itself as a must-have for those who are keen on capturing a complete picture of America's numismatic legacy. The fact that it shares the same enduring design as its predecessors while showcasing modern refinements makes it particularly appealing to collectors who value continuity as much as innovation. This dual appeal is a key reason why the 2015 dime continues to generate buzz in collector circles and why it often features in discussions about the future trajectory of U.S. coinage. It's also interesting to note that the 2015 dime has been a subject of analysis in various collector communities, where discussions often focus on the subtle differences between different mint runs. While the overall design remains consistent, minor variations in the die or the striking process can create a range of outcomes that are eagerly debated by experts. Some collectors have even documented these minute differences, comparing specimens side by side to highlight the evolution in minting precision over the years. Such detailed scrutiny not only enhances the coin's allure, but also provides valuable insights into the production processes at the mint. For experienced collectors, these discussions are a reminder that every coin carries a story that is as much about the artistry of minting as it is about the historical context in which it was produced. As we reflect on the journey of the 2015 U.S. one dime, it becomes clear that this coin is more than just a piece of modern currency. It's a milestone in the ongoing narrative of American coinage. Its blend of traditional design elements with the sophistication of modern minting technology offers a unique perspective on how the U.S. Mint has evolved over time. The coin's market performance, combined with its technical merits and intriguing anecdotes, ensures that it will remain a topic of interest for both new collectors and longtime numismatists. Whether it's the precise details of Roosevelt's portrait or the subtle improvements in the coin's overall finish, the 2015 dime stands as a remarkable example of how quality, innovation, and heritage can come together to create a truly valuable collectible. As we draw this exploration of the 2015 U.S. one dime to a close, it's fascinating to consider how each of these coins, the 1999, the 1996, and the 2015, reflect different chapters in the story of American minting. Each one carries its own legacy, enriched by technological advances, meticulous craftsmanship, and the ever-evolving tastes of collectors. Together, they form a continuum that spans decades, each coin building on the last, while paving the way for future innovations. In examining these pieces, we're reminded that every coin is a portal to a different era, each with its own unique narrative, technical triumphs, and market milestones. Whether you're a seasoned collector or an enthusiast with a growing appreciation for numismatics, these dimes represent not just historical artifacts, but vibrant expressions of America's enduring legacy in coinage.